We're live in like 1 second. All right, we're live. Hi, I'm Grandmaster Magesh Panchanathan. And this is Karthik Rangarajan. We both are going to be doing this stream today. We have a friendly match between Kings and Queens Chess Academy and Chess Hobbits. Karthik, you want to say something about your, yeah?
Thank you, Mahesh. Thank you for having this organized at a short notice. Hello, everyone. So I'm Karthik Rangarajan. I'm a national master, live in Charlotte. So we are organizing a match with students from my academy with Kings and Queens students. So this will be an online match. So just a little bit about the team. So we have a team of around 13 people, a lucky number. Say that, right? And then it's going to be each person playing against one opponent, 2 matches each, one with white and one with black. So that's the format. So really looking forward to this. And again, Mahesh, thanks once again for having this organized at a short notice.
Yeah, thanks, Karthik. Actually, thanks for initiating this. This is the first time we are doing this. This is going to be pretty interesting. Guys, do not start any of the matches yet. I see some of them already are on the online here. We don't want to start yet. I want to make sure everybody from both teams are in. Do not accept challenges. Do not send challenges yet. The reason we did the live stream is because we wanted to explain some things before we start. That's why we set it up 15 minutes before. Yes, Shaunak is pointing out correctly on chat. The match we plan to start exactly at 5:45. So I will explain very briefly what we are going to do. Now, some of you are talking about not getting a chance to play in this, but don't worry, we will definitely have more matches and we will definitely be able to play more games, and we will definitely do that. If you didn't get a chance to play this time, don't worry about it. We'll definitely be able to play again in the future. All right, so let me explain very quickly how this is going to work. Karthik also explained this. It's going to be a 15-minute game with 3-second increment. So we're going to play 2 games. We're going to have 2 games. And we will, if the games end in a tie, it's a tie, but we're going to have a total of 13 matches, like the 13 separate matches. To be able to play, I'm going to share quickly, we will lose Karthik briefly because we're going to show the screen that talks about the pairings. So these are the pairings, if you guys can see it, and we will be updating this regularly as the game starts and continues. We have 13 players, as you can see, and we will be updating the results as the games are done. So we'll keep a tally of how things are going. Now, if you see green next to your color, I had shared this with your parents. I'd shared this with your email if I had it. Well, you don't need to see it here, people. You guys should have a link for this. I've already shared it with all of you. So you should be able to see the link. Click on the link and open it. I'm just showing it here so I can explain what you need to do. You don't need to see it here. Click on the Google link that was shared with you. If you don't have it, this is a good time to make sure you check with your parents to make sure you get it. Click on it. This is where it will tell you who you're playing with. It'll tell you the name of your opponent. If your name is showing on green, you're playing white for the first game. Now the team lineups are also here where you will be able to go in and see the chess.com ID, and then you can challenge the correct amount. Okay, so you have to challenge 15 minutes, 3-second increment, and you also have to make sure that the colors are right. So make sure you do this correctly. If you didn't have this, hopefully your opponent has it and they're going to challenge you. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll still work out okay. I guess I have to show you how to challenge as well very quickly. So for those who are watching this chess.com, it's pretty straightforward. You go to members. You're not seeing the member spot yet, but let's say I'm just going to click on some random person. This is Tigran Petrosian. So to any player that you go to, you will see a challenge box on their profile. You click on that. It'll give you these options, which right now some part of it is not visible, but basically you can set up the time here. You can set up the time to be 15 minutes. Okay. I guess the time. Oh, make it unrated as well. How do you make it 15 minutes, Karthik? Oh, it's more here, right here, more.
You have to say custom and then in more.
Custom time, yeah. Thank you. Custom time is what you guys need to do. And then, of course,
there are 3 boxes. The first one on the left is minutes. So make it 15. The second box, leave it empty. That's seconds. And the third box is increment. Just put 3 in that for 3-second increment.
Absolutely. And Karthik, if you don't mind, can you share the Google Doc on the chat? So anyone who doesn't have it will have the chat here.
Sure.
Neil, we didn't really get a chance to email this to everyone and select the team. We just kind of handpicked. Again, it's nothing. I mean, we just kind of did it quickly. Next time, you will definitely get a chance, so don't worry about it. We will share the link of the spreadsheet here, so you guys will have that too. We'll be set with that. And I think Shaunak made a good point. We don't want any team shaming here. This is a friendly match. We are having fun. So I like if you want to play to win. I like that. But keep it all in a very, very friendly way. We're here to have fun. And Ryan Zhu, by the way, wanted to join us in commentary, which would have been actually fun. Unfortunately, the last minute we had some technical issues and we had to switch our video to different things. So I'm sorry about that, Ryan. Next time you're on for commentary, we definitely need to hear your opinion. Okay, so Karthik, it's about 5:40. I'm going to ask all of my students who are in the stream to just make sure you type in, if you're ready, just type in that you're ready. You're on chess.com, you're logged in, you know what your opponent's ID is, and you know how to set up the time control. If you know all of that, just click type in saying you're ready. Neil, definitely we can have you for commentary. I guess we have more players who want to commentate. Perfect. We don't have delay, it's increment. I think someone's asking about delay. Arav, your player that you're playing will be on the Google Sheet. Let's see if I can also copy and paste that.
I've just sent it.
You have sent it in the chat? Okay. In the YouTube chat, Karthik?
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect. Oh, that was... Sorry about that. I think the whole size got changed. All right, guys. Looks like most of them are ready. I have one more announcement before we start. Actually, in the chat, I don't see it, Karthik. People are saying they don't see it. The link.
I just sent it like a minute ago. You should...
Let me try it one more time from my side too.
Right.
It is open for everyone to view, right? For public?
Yeah. Anybody can view. So in the it's a Google Sheet. So there are multiple tabs. The first tab has the Chess Hobbits team lineup. The second one has Kings and Queens Chess Academy team lineup. And the third one has the pairings.
All right. So I guess we have to make one more important announcement before we change it. It's not a rated question. I think Om Nange is asking a good question. It is not a rated game, just challenge an unrated game, so it'll be simpler. You could do a rated game too, but let's just keep it very simple, more friendly. And one most important announcement. Once the game starts, you cannot be looking at the stream. You cannot be chatting on the stream, okay? We are going to be commentating on the games. We will not be doing just one game. We will be flipping over to multiple games. But still, you cannot be on this stream. You cannot see it or hear the stream. Make sure you close it or you minimize it, whatever. I would say close it. In between your games, you might have some time. You can stop by here to say what you guys thought. You can share your comments. That'll be really good. I guess Arav is still saying he's not able to see the docs. Arav, there are multiple tabs on the docs, like Karthik mentioned. The first one is Chess Hobbits. There are multiple tabs on the bottom, or on the top. Make sure you click them, and you'll be able to see it. All right, we have 2 more minutes, everyone. We're going to start in 2 minutes. Once you accept challenge, I will see all of you playing here, and I will be going through each and every one of your games. We'll talk about what is going on once we get that going.
Yeah, just a couple of things from my end, right? So every person plays your opponent twice, right? So once you finish your first game, please wait for everybody to finish the first game, and we will mention that in the stream or the chat, right? And then we will let you know when you need to start the second game. So that way we'll know that everybody has finished the first round. We know what the scores are, the tallies are, and then you can start with the second round. Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll have a time when both of us start together. All right, guys, it's 5:44. Karthik, what do you say we start?
Yes.
All right. Good luck, everyone. Have
Good luck,
fun.
everyone.
Enjoy this. And you can go ahead and either you can challenge or you can accept a challenge. Just go for it. I'm going to start looking at the games as they get started. Let's see. The top board is still not there. So I guess it'll take a couple of minutes for everyone to challenge and get this started. How do you change tabs? Asha, on the bottom, you should be able to click on the tabs, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess we can also tell their IDs. So, Karthik, if you can see who Asha is playing, Asha is playing Advait, right?
yeah, Asha is playing Advait.
So Advait, you can Advait might challenge you, Asha. He might see you and then get you going. So I guess we have one game started. Okay, so we have. I guess we'll take some time to figure out who's who, but we'll not. Let's not worry about it. Okay, I have the second game. All right, let's see what else do we have. Okay, we got our top board that started. We have. Board don't. Okay, so this is the top board. I'm going to leave this on the top board, Karthik. We can talk about it while I'm adding the new boards.
Sure. Someone says their challenge has failed because it does not match members' current match settings. Uh, this is Akshay versus.
Florina is playing.
I think it's Akshay versus Florina. If I'm not, no, it's Akshay versus Sri Ram Kumar.
Sriram. So
Yes.
I currently see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games have started. So we can check it out to Karthik. I can tell you whose game has started. You can see who are the ones who are remaining.
Yeah, please. If you can.
I see the top board has started. Emmanuel is playing against Pradyumna.
All right.
I see that Aditya Srinivasan from our side has started.
Aditya Srinivasan. All right.
Abhiram Yerua has started.
Abhiram. Yes. Abhiram Eruwas.
Started.
Abhiram. Yes. Okay. Good.
We got Shaunak Bakchi in board 2 has started.
Okay.
We got Antara started her game. Antara Durba.
Antara Durba. All right.
We have Arav Goldstein who started his game.
Arav started. Good.
And we have Manan Goyal and Ankit Durba on the bottom. They also have started.
All right. That's nice.
I don't see Asha has started a game against Advait. So Advait.
All right. So I can. So pending Om Nangya, Sriram Kumar, Anika Murjani, Florina, and Asha. Those are the ones I see still pending. So let me check my team if anyone is having trouble. So
Let me also make sure people know that they're doing this.
Anish is saying his opponent is not there yet. Anika Murjani is not there yet. So.
Okay, let me make sure that people didn't forget it.
Right. So
might have to mute for a second. So you can talk about the game. Let me go on mute for just 1 second.
Yeah. Can you cast the screen, please?
The top board is going on right now, yeah?
Yeah, you can do a screen share of your stuff so that way I can see the top board and then I can comment.
Well, it's right there going on the stream. Are you not seeing it?
No, I'm not seeing it. So it's not
on the live stream, you should see the board.
Okay, I see it on the live stream.
Yeah, I guess I won't be able to share screen because your video will go away if I share screen.
That's fine, no worries.
Yeah, it's either the screen or you. That's the option here.
All right, this is the first board. All right. So it seems to be a sharp position. So black has an isolated pawn on d5, but sorry, but black has good development. Mahesh, can you mute? Thank you. So d5 pawn is weak, but clearly black is better on development, right? So white still has a few moves to bring his pieces out. So it will be interesting to see if white is able to consolidate, because if white consolidates with the knight to f3 and bishop to f4 or bishop to d4 and rook to d1, then white will have a much better game. But black is better on development, so we'll have to see if black can create dynamic counterplay because of the better development. So this is an interesting position. Black has the opportunity also to liquidate the d5 pawn by pushing d4. So we'll have to see how this continues from here. Maybe Mahesh, we can move to the next board.
Sure. I'll move to board 2. In the meantime, I got one more game started. Florina's game is started. We still have some left though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 games. One player is just about to join in, Anika. Maybe they had forgotten that they're getting in, but we got 2 more matches that need to start. Sriram's match has to start, I guess. Do you know who Sriram is playing?
Sriram, one second. I think he's playing Akshay.
So Sriram is saying that Chess King 717 is not accepting the challenge.
Just a second. So Anika Murjani is going to join shortly, right?
Yes.
Then Chess King 717, which is Akshay, he's saying, he says that the message is your challenge does not match the member's current match settings. So it looks like there are some restrictions on who Sriram will play. Maybe he has some settings.
Well, maybe. Then Sriram can send the challenge too. So he should just accept it. So I guess we'll need to figure that out. So we have. Just going to quickly go back here to see who is still left in the pairings.
Yeah. Florina is good.
Florina is good. Yes. Anika is going to start. Sriram is left. Is Om playing?
Is Advait and Asha, have they started?
Om is playing. Oh yeah, Advait and Asha have not started, I guess. Let me find out.
Let me check on that. I'm going to mute for a moment.
Oh, they've started.
They've started? All right.
Yep. So that leaves us with only 2 games. Sriram and Anika. Okay, so one of them seems to have a problem with challenging.
Okay. What about Om and Mokshit? Have they started?
Om, yeah, they've started. Okay. All right, so guys, those who are left and still haven't started, hopefully you can figure out something and start. Worst case scenario, I would say, if it takes too long, reduce the time control to 10 minutes. They're still saying it's not working.
Okay, okay. Akshay, Sriram will send you a challenge. Okay.
So somehow the person, Anika, missed getting her email. So let me just ask her to get on stream and we'll share this and get her started.
Okay. Sriram. Just a second.
Hello?
So looks like Mahesh, can you ask Sriram to send the stuff? Send the request instead. All right, so back to the games. So we are looking at board 2, right? So white pieces, it's Shaunak Bakchi from Kings and Queens playing against Hemachandra Ramba with the black pieces. So it's a typical Meroxy bind kind of a setup where white has pawns on e4 and c4, right, and really limits any pawn breaks either coming through d5 or b5, right, and tries to play for more space and potentially exchange the bishop on g7, right. So black usually will look for counterplay with something like a6, b5, or d5. So looks like both b5 and d5 are not easily coming in the position because a5 is already committed. So it looks to be a uphill task for black. I would put white as slightly better here because of better space and better pawn structure. What do you think, Mahesh? I can't hear you. You are on mute. So.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. By the way, all 13 are playing right now, so that's good. We already have a result in one of the games, so I guess we'll need to look at this. How did that happen? Okay, so I guess we have to go back and see quickly what happened. Maybe there's some kind of an immediate tactical mistake. I guess we have a classical Sicilian.
Yeah, white is mine, I guess, and who's black?
That's right. So there's a score update. Black is Arav.
All right. What happened in the game?
So I'm seeing it right now in the stream. So you'll see what happened was the classical Sicilian. Looks like.
Who won, Mahesh?
White, your player won. I don't know exactly what his name is, but Arav lost.
Arav lost. Okay, Chess Hobbit is mine. It's mine.
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
I'll go ahead and update that. By the way, Arav, if you're done, if you guys are done with the game again, and if you're back on the stream, just make sure that you wait. Do not challenge the next game. Unfortunately, this was anticlimactic. It did it too quickly. So g5 and g takes h6. So looks like this is already trouble, yeah? Not so sure. I like black's position already.
Let's see. So
maybe h6 was not.
Yeah, h6 is
Yeah.
I mean, h6 makes it faster for white to get the break on
the hook, as they call it. Yeah. So you just. So probably not a good idea here because by now you have not even started the attack on this file with the opposite side castling. I think this is already super dangerous, and looks like taking this pawn might have been even more. So I guess just king h7 probably is still playable.
Yeah, probably, knight d4 and bishop f6 or something like that, right? So trying to control f4 by maybe knight d4, bishop f6, and then exchanging the bishops and bringing it to f6 maybe a better option.
Absolutely, use this pawn as a shield or something like that, right? I think bishop h4 is instantly lost. After queen g4, it looks like he lost a piece of it.
That's right.
But or maybe he survived. Oh, he tried to survive with e5, but knight f5. Yeah, so I think this is just collapsed. So Arav, hopefully, you have to learn your lesson from this. You cannot be this this immediate in your opening in Sicilian. You have to play this slowly. We cannot go this fast. So once the piece is lost, I think there is more. So, all right, let's leave that. Looks like we got one more result. Wow. They played 57 moves, guys. We call someone to start a game and we come back and they play 57 moves.
All right. So this is Jnani, right? Jnani versus
Aditya. Aditya is one of mine. So the score is even.
All right. So Aditya won, right?
Aditya won.
Jnani.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to see what happened really quickly here. So this is a 15-minute game. So I guess lots is going to happen. We have to keep moving through quickly. I don't know what happened. Was this a pre-move? What is... I don't know if white did a pre-move here with castling. This is strange. With 15 minutes, I don't know what they're thinking, but that was just a free piece right there.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm just going to go through this really quickly so we can get on with the games that are live. So black was basically just up a piece for no apparent reason. I think Other than the only thing I can think of is a pre-move. Okay, so black ended up winning this game. So let's leave this.
He says it was a pre-move, so yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. So let's move on. I think let's look at some of the top boards. So Shonak is still slightly better in this in this middle game. We talked about this briefly. I think this knight's pretty strong. Yeah.
Knight d4, exchange that and followed by f4, f5 is pretty dangerous. I think white is clearly better here.
Awesome. Let's move on to something that we have not seen. Abhiram. Okay, so this is also going through really, really fast. With 12 minutes and 7 minutes left, I think they're ready to just get on with this and be done with this. I see
Abhiram versus Lalit. Yeah.
Yes, and he's up a piece. So let's see where that happens. So up to this point, it looks pretty solid for black. Actually, I like black's position.
Yeah, c3 is weak and yeah, c4 is blocked.
Yeah,
there's
super
no point.
Strong rooks hitting both these weak pawns, like you said.
Knight d6, knight c4. So let's see
what went wrong. Well, actually, even now he's surviving. Probably, I'm not a big fan of this bishop capture already, giving up the bishop.
Yeah, because b6 is now. Yeah, I mean it's two knights are just supporting each other. It's more of a pain than a gain. So
exactly, and I also feel like the knight is doing a good job here, right? I mean the bishop is doing a good job. Okay, so here's the first blunder. So I guess this just finished the game off.
Yeah, I think taking on e5 was the first. I think that's what caused everything.
Exactly, that's the inaccuracy, and c5 is just a direct blunder. So I guess one thing we have to tell all of our students is to just play a little slower. Yeah, I mean it's okay if the game goes down to the wire towards the end. We did give a 3-second increment for that, guys. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward after this. I mean, I expect this to be done very soon. Yeah. So this is where their live position is. Let's see what the next board is. Antara is playing white here against Pulak, right?
Yeah.
So this
Can we go down? Can we go second, third like that?
Yeah, so this should be the third board, I think, right? Or is it the... Oh, wait, I have to go to Advait's. Where is Advait's? Okay, there you go. Is he the go?
He's the guy who keeps going,
yeah. Continuous...
Right, so...
Arav, we're not supposed to start right after we finish. Arav, I think, is here. You are supposed to wait. We want to make sure everything is done and then you play the next game. You can watch the live stream here, look at the games. But Arav, you have to play a little slow, okay?
All right, so interesting position. So materially it's equal, but white has a very dangerous passed pawn on d5.
Absolutely, it looks like... Oh, it's black's turn. I was wondering if it's white's turn. D6 is too good.
Yeah, too dangerous. Yeah.
But black's turn, I think black is maybe okay. Yeah. So maybe just bishop D6.
I would play bishop D6. Maybe go against H2. Maybe something like queen H4 doesn't count. So. But
okay, I guess bishop C5 was played. I was thinking that. Oh wait, bishop C5 was not played. I guess I was trying to make that move. I was wondering that bishop C5 might have been a big blunder because knight A4 might just win the piece.
Yes.
But yeah, bishop d6, knight b5 looks like
difficult for black.
Yeah, but then maybe queen back to b6. I think it's still about in balance as long as I can hold. If d6 happens, I think white's going to be super strong.
Another option is, do I have time to bring the knight to d6? Or maybe it's too slow. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's too slow. Yeah. Well, bishop d6 was played. Oh, but I do notice something really cool. If knight b5, there's rook b4, and then maybe some kind of crazy shift,
rook h4, yeah.
which might look very interesting because rook b4, the queen has to defend the knight. If the queen goes back, then bishop takes h2. So it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, all right, it's dangerous because h2 is the real target, and if you allow the coordination with rook b4, then it's trouble. Maybe rook b1 is better here.
Yeah, rook b1 possibly.
I don't want to keep so many pieces on my side of the board.
Rook b1, the problem is I'll take and go queen c2, yeah? And at some point, I think black should be okay now. If bishop cannot be dislodged, I think black should be okay here.
Yeah, it's having too many pieces on your territory, and then h4. If black coordinates against h2, then it's done. So white has to be very careful. Yeah, rook b4 is a threat.
I'm going to jump and go to a different game because I see someone is down to 2 minutes. I see that Ankit is down to 2 minutes. His opponent has 12 minutes. But the game looks like we have an end game. So
white is 2 pawns up.
Yeah, right? White's just up a lot of material.
G2 is going, right? So.
Oh, but he saved it. He's going to win the pawn with bishop f5, I guess.
Yeah.
But this should be winning for white still. So,
Yeah.
by the way, I see a lot of chat, guys. You're asking about how we pick the players. I told you again, this was just a thing we casually put together. If you didn't get a chance this time, it's not because we have anything planned against you. You will
But we'll
definitely
do
get a
it
chance.
again. Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll do it again. Right? We'll do it again.
Yep, we can definitely do more. If you guys like it, if you enjoy it, we would be happy to do a lot more of this. So don't go on chatting about how we got the players picked. We have games going on here. Let's try to focus on that. Okay, so this is good. Let me go back to our order now. Let's go to the next board. So this is Antara against Pulak. Let's see. I feel like black is doing pretty good here. Yeah, I feel like this is...
Yeah, because e4 is, I mean, d5 is not so much of a problem. Bishop on c6 is well placed, and h2 is an issue.
Exactly.
Right? And, yeah, so rook can go to h8, and yeah, and h3 is not so favorable because you may get even in the endgame you will get a break like f5. So it's
exactly.
We'll have to, yeah.
I agree that, overall I would probably prefer black a little bit here, but it's still pretty double-edged because I think there are still weaknesses to play with, yeah? So if queens get traded, then maybe still about, because I could still play on the weaknesses. So maybe it's still balanced, but preferable for black, I guess.
Yeah, so I think h3 will have to be played, and then queen g5 is...
No, but h3 might run into f5, yeah?
Okay, h3 may run into f5, yeah. f5
That's
is
a big problem. Actually, h3 is almost forced right now.
Yeah. h3, f5, then I think knight d5 is forced. You cannot open that. You'll have to close that.
Yeah,
so,
but
but then, there is no pressure on f7. I can free my queen. So yeah. So you see.
Actually, that's right. Knight d5, bishop d5, rook d5 again. So the thing is, it's not so safe to think that this king is too good. Yeah. So there is always still an issue there.
I would prefer to play something like rook h7, king g8, queen g5. There is time because if I manage to get the queen to g5 without allowing queen f7, then it's very dangerous, right? So because rook h3 is a threat, and
absolutely, with the queen on g5, it will be stronger. Yeah. So if the attack is...
Can white improve his position or her position? That's the question.
So probably some queen e3 is required at some point to keep an eye on this and keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
No, I think there is still interesting idea. So I think this is still very double-edged. So we'll see how this goes. But white is low on time. So we'll see that. Who have we not? So Florina is playing black in this game against, I guess it's Rishi.
Yeah, against Rishi. Yeah.
Looks like she is down in exchange already. Maybe a tactical problem somewhere. So let's go back to see what happened. Oh, okay. So we have the opening bishop to e6. Was it a slip? Again, it feels like a mouse slip.
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah, bishop d7. Unfortunate. When moves like this happen. So let's see. Bishop e6. Unfortunately, didn't work out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this just ended really badly quickly. Yeah. So you guys have to, again, another lesson. I guess you have to be a little careful with the online play. You have a new kind of problem that is mouse slips. I don't know if you saw this very beautiful swindle by Eric Rossen. He got a stalemate in a completely lost position because his opponent pre-moved, and then he got a stalemate. So these pre-moves and mouse slips are going to be part of this
part of life, daily
exactly.
Life.
All right, I guess we have to go back really quickly to the top board to see what is going on, right?
Yes.
So Emmanuel, by his true nature, is playing fast.
Yes. So white is Pradyumna and black is Emmanuel, right? So black to move. Oh, looks like a mate on g2.
Yeah, well, there's a problem though.
It's a check, right? Yeah.
So, is that like end of the game? Or is that queen e3?
I don't know. So
there is queen e3. Still surviving, I think.
Queen e3, there's no rook g2 or stuff. There's no tactics there. Queen c4.
Rook f2.
Rook f2, right?
So, okay. Holding on. Still game to be played. Let's quickly go to a game that we have not seen. I'm going to go to Manan. Oh, we have a classic good knight bad bishop in game here.
Wow.
So
I would put my money on white because
absolutely this is
a pawn. You keep pushing the a pawn, and then you'll still have to create a second weakness somewhere, right? So I don't know if just b6 is enough to.
Yeah, I think this is quite dominating though. But the good thing about such positions is you keep playing, and you torture your opponent to the end of the world.
Yeah, you put the pawn on a5, and then you need to, yeah. Let's maybe you want to see the last position, the plan first, and then
I
come back.
quickly wanted to go back to see what
Sure.
happened here. So looks like this was quite comfortable. Maybe just d5 and c6, and I think black was just up a couple of pawns. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, that's right.
So he did do that. Maybe castle.
What is it? Danish Gambit or something? I don't know what.
No, this is one of those maybe Moller. I'm really bad with the names, I guess. Neil wants to ask me about the number of swindles he had in Amateur East. I remember some classic Neil games there. I mean, he was one of my teammates. He was playing in the last board, and yeah, he came back from dead positions more than once. So yes, Neil, I do remember that. I guess this is the mistake here, Karthik. So he played knight c6 in this game. So
Yeah, those pawns are more of a problem than a.
I think, yeah, even give up a pawn by playing c6, he would have still been okay. But this really ruined his structure.
Even the ugly rook b8 is still fine.
Yeah, exactly. So now I think, yeah, so this is how we got into this difficult endgame. Now going on to the end. So king and pawn in game. Tempting. Not yet, I guess. This king is too far away from the pawn.
Yeah.
No, we got a result. We got a result.
I would try to get h4, g4 and stuff, right? And then create a second.
I'm sorry, I quickly switched over because we got a result. Looks like Advait won.
Advait won, okay. Go back to the position, right, where she played bishop d6. It was very double-edged. So I don't know what.
Queen d4 was played.
Okay.
Very interesting. Queen d4. Yeah, this should have been okay.
Game, which is sensible, right? Because it's dangerous.
I guess she missed rook c8. Rook c8 should be much simpler for her. Rook c8 and black is probably pushing a little bit. Black's pieces are really active and should be okay. But maybe probably still equal, yeah?
Rook c8, right? And then, yeah.
I think this rook really need to get out here. I mean, particularly with this situation and the back rank situation, white's really struggling to clear that out.
Yeah, I'll have to go back rook d1, right? That seems the most logical if I do.
Yeah, so that's already a problem, right? If you go rook d1, for example, maybe even king f8, I don't know. Or maybe I have bishop f4.
Bishop f4.
Oh, but then b1. Rook b1, yeah, you're still surviving. So, but takes you take with the knight, yeah. So okay, yeah. No, but I probably don't need. No, just king f8.
I don't think black will lose because now you can put a knight on d6 and you're fine.
Exactly. Also king f8. So I guess this is the mistake that she did. She should have played this. All right, let's move on. So we got that result. Yeah. So we got this endgame. Looks like.
Can we look at the endgame? Okay.
Which one?
Can we? So who won here? Is it?
This one is your team. Are you updating the scores? Do you want me to?
No, if you can let me know.
I can tell you this is Ankit lost.
Ankit lost or Ankit won?
Ankit Durba lost.
Who's black here?
Looks like Advait started the second game, guys. We asked you to wait.
Advait?
But it's okay, they started, I guess.
Alright.
Guys, if you started, I know someone started the game. I don't want the rest of you to start. Just wait for a few more minutes. I want to see the score situation. Or do you want to call it off for them, or?
Yeah, I'll call it off. I'll ask them to call it off.
Okay. Wait before starting next game. I am typing it. So we're going to abort this game. Okay, so Abhiram won. The top board is still going on. We have a big game going on here on board.
I asked Advait to send a abort request for now.
Perfect, perfect. So let's see. Right. Somehow, miraculously, I think Florina is still surviving because white is probably stuck on the wrong place.
Update the results, right? So Advait is 1-0, all right?
Yeah, Advait is 1-0. Abhiram Yerua 1.
Abhiram 1, right? Abhiram with Lalit, right? Okay, good.
Yeah. We have Ankit Durba lost and RF Goldstein lost.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 results so far. Right?
And no, we have more. We have Om Nangia 1.
Om Nangia 1, all right?
Yeah, so that's where we are right now. So we have two games that we have not seen yet. So let's go on quickly. Anika started her game a little later, so let's click on that to see what Anika is doing. So this seems like
Dinesh, Advait is asking me what he should do because there is no about option now.
Do we just agree to a draw or something?
Do they just agree to a draw and then start again?
yeah, that's fine. They can do that, yeah.
Agree to a draw and start again. And can you also?
But she might not know it because she might not be on the stream.
No, I joined her.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
use the chat.
They've agreed to a draw so that they'll start again. All right. All right. So, and what are the other results? I'm sorry. Om Nangya won, and then.
Yeah, Om Nangya won. The rest are all still going on. So this is Anika playing against Chess Spy from your team. So Anika's playing white.
All right. So far, I think the match is tied at 3-3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So from Chess Hobbits, Smayan, Advait, and Shravan have won, and from Kings and Queens, Om, Aditya, and Abhiram have won. So rest of the matches are going on. So.
That's right. Okay, cool. That's nice. We have an even match.
Right. That keeps it interesting.
Makes it very interesting. And that's actually one of the reasons we don't want them to start the next game, right? It makes it more interesting. When the last game and the last move is played, we want to still keep the match in the balance and people should know what is going on, and that's the fun of it.
We know what is required, right? And then it becomes much easier.
I don't know if you remember, we used to play in the school teams championship long time ago
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So me and Karthik long ago, we played chess growing up in India. So we used to play in school team championships on 4-player boards, which was a lot of fun.
Yes. All right, let's go back to the other boards.
So this is Anika playing white. I feel like black seems to be comfortable here, yeah? So I feel like the queen is very well placed.
Yeah. Queen is well placed, and c4 maybe. I don't know if it's easy to liquidate with c4 because with c4 I'll get b4 and c5, and d4 is square is a problem. I'll get my rook there. So
yeah. Absolutely. Om is asking, do I stay? Om, yes. All of the players who have come back to the stream, just wait. Don't start yet. We will tell you when to start. There is no rush.
Can you have someone send a message on the stream saying, hey, everybody has to hold till we tell them to start the next one?
Oh, looks like we have a draw on the top board by repetition. So I felt like Emmanuel probably had a better chance, but
I like black. It's though it's a slight edge, right? So
that's right. So maybe at some point,
I think I would have pressed with black because white has like 42 seconds. So.
Actually, let's go on to see some games really quickly because some games are going really down to the wire. So Antara is down to 15 seconds and she is down 1 pawn in the end game. And now she may be down 2.
So, okay. It's 1, right? Okay. So white is Antara here?
White is Antara, that's right. She has only 12 seconds left here. This doesn't look like she was going to be able to hold it. Now she's down 2 pawns. Even though the rook on f8 is super blocked, I don't think she's going to be able to hold this.
The pawns should win by themselves. A3, b4, rook b2.
I'm going to go to the other game that's also going down to the wire. Oh, this is basically over, I guess. This is... Okay, so white's just winning. Unless white makes some mistake and allows this, I was going to say. Did not happen.
Queen e3 is okay.
Queen e3 would have been a way to come back, but no.
So, prophylaxis.
Wait, is it still a chance to make some draw with d4? No, I don't think so.
Queen e4, probably last chance, but I think you won't get anything. Queen c2, king g3.
Yeah, king g3 and then there are no checks. Okay, so Manan lost from our team. And we got the top 2 boards ended in a draw.
Top 2 boards. Okay. Shaunak is a draw. Had a draw with Kimi.
Shaunak and Manuel, they both drew the game.
And Manan lost, is it?
Manan lost, that's right.
Okay.
So this looks like this is...
Anvay Kelkar has won his game. That's good. And,
we didn't get a chance to see this game so far, I think. This is Sriram's game against Chess King 717.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. Yeah.
Dinesh wants to see if he wants to mod the chat. Dinesh, I really like that idea. Thank you. You can be the chat moderator. I don't know how I'm supposed to set that up, but I think you can be the unofficial moderator.
So we still have Akshay.
I guess someone's pointing out saying that you marked that Manan won, but Manan actually apparently lost.
Manan lost. Okay.
Shaunak is asking if we look at the games. We did look at your game, Shaunak. We thought you were doing better out of the opening, but at some point when we came back, the position became about equal and you were a little lower on time. But so what do you think about this one, Karthik?
So yeah, I definitely like white here, but I don't know if so if you pawn down,
But for one pawn, I totally agree with you. This is just really bad pieces, yeah? I
because
really
I'm
like the
getting-
fact that he played g4.
yes, because it completely stops knight f5, knight g5, knight
Exactly.
h5, and rook c7 is coming. The other knight doesn't have a good square because c5 is controlled, right? And knight is coming to d6, right? And the f5 break is not there. It's a and king g2 is a good square. It's a safe square as well. I think I like white's position.
Exactly. For down one pawn, it's nothing. I could simply take rook c7. Yeah, this should be very, very comfortable. He's also up like 4 minutes.
Yeah, and the pawn on b6, at least for the time being, cannot move to b5 so easily.
Yeah. So looks like we have only 2 games going on. Only 2 games going on. Wait, we have one more person who started a game. This is Manan. Can we please stop the game? We haven't started the next one, guys. Just give us 2 more minutes. Do not start the game.
I'm gonna ask these guys.
Ryan, we are analyzing a game here. If you want to be constructive, you should be giving some moves. If you're bored, you should not be on the stream. Let's be nice to everyone. Oh, looks like this is a problem. The bishop almost got trapped, but I think black should be able to get a draw with some kind of perpetual check here, maybe. Yeah, so maybe I think the move might be to go queen f4 for trying to make draw, but let's see. If not, white has certainly gotten a very nice attack on that bishop, almost trapping it. There is also a possible counter attack with a4, so looks like that's what black went for. Okay.
How does the bishop f7, queen f7, queen a8, queen a2? Okay, that's dangerous. Okay, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like heading towards a draw, yeah, but
I don't know. I mean,
maybe
queen
not
c3.
this move. I would have taken the bishop, and that maybe is a little dangerous, but still probably expect a draw. But now I feel like this should be clearly better for black.
Okay. Yeah. Now queen c3 is a problem. So white has to try to complicate things. I mean, get
Oh,
some
someone's pointing out a really cool move. Actually, that's true. I just missed this. That Aditya is pointing out if queen takes, there is queen a1 check followed by capture. That's just crushing. Yeah. So that's actually pretty cool. Nice, Aditya. We did not see that exactly, and
queen a1 bishop d1 is there, right? Okay, but c6 is
still lost. Still lost. Yeah. So Shauna, queen d8 was played in the game. You're right. That's also possible. But I was thinking queen c3 was pretty aggressive. But okay, looks like this one again is tough for white. But the only positive I see is that bishop. Yeah, maybe I put my queen on c5 and
Yeah.
hopefully play.
I would play queen c5 and then e5 and then bishop e4 and then pile up against that bishop, right? And then keep eye on f6. White, it's not easy for black.
Exactly, particularly because of the bishop. And Anil is also pointing out that queen a1 followed by queen a2 was also there. So this is looking tough. Let's look at the other game with only 25 seconds left. Okay, so white is up 2 pieces. So this is basically game over.
Yes, and so much time. So yeah.
But looks like the first round still belongs to the Chess Hobbit, yeah? Because what are the scores?
So far, it's like 1 up. Chess Hobbits are 1 up, right? So this game, I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll have to see. I think this one.
Did you mark that Florina lost and Manan lost?
Manan lost, yes. Florina lost, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't mark that. So
that should leave only 2 results left.
So we have 6-4 so far. So it should leave 2. Yeah.
Wait, no, we have 13 games though.
Yeah, we have 13. Yeah, we have 3 results yet. Yeah. So Pulak is playing.
Who?
Anish. Pulak
No,
versus
he won.
Antra.
He won. Antra lost.
Antra lost. Okay.
She ran out of time.
So then it's 7-4. So we have 2 games left. Anish versus Anika, and Akshay versus Sriram. Looks like Sriram will win.
Sriram will win, but even if Anika wins, so you basically scored 7, right? So you're above in this one, yeah.
Oh, 7. Okay. The 7 is okay. That's true. 6.5 is the.
That's right, 6.5. Guys, the score is 7-4, like Sai points out. Yes, we are in a bit of trouble. But this game looks like she can hold now, since the queen and pawn game with the f6 situation, yeah?
Yeah.
And Sriram should be winning his game.
Queen d8. Queen d8. No, queen d8.
Yeah, queen d8 was the move.
Queen c1. Queen c1. Queen f4. I mean, it's losing. Oh,
Oh,
my.
you're losing
Queen
the
c1.
pawn on e5. But now she's gonna queen a1, queen e5. So you're right, this is just lost for white.
Yeah. Let's see. He has to take the e5 pawn, otherwise it's dangerous.
So both players are coming down. So it looks like Sriram won. So this is the last game left. So the score is 7-5.
Right?
Yeah, the score is 7-5.
Sriram. We are just waiting for Anish and Anika, right? Okay.
That's right. So guys, probably in about 5 minutes, I'm guessing we'll be able to start the next game once this is done. While we are seeing this, I guess just a note to everyone: it's good that you're playing these games, very nice, but just play a little slow.
Take your time.
Yeah, exactly. I think lots of games ended because of mouse slips and simple piece blunders that are not even necessary. This is usually a great idea in a queen and pawn game. Look at how this queen covers all the checks in the diagonal. Now the pawn's just queening, and that's the end of the game basically. Hobbits have 7, but they're going to make it 8 now.
Yeah. All right. So that's wrapping.
Shaunak says he played slow and got into time trouble. It's okay, Shaunak. We still have one more match.
It's not about playing slow. It's about take your time, right? And just think enough. That's all. Give enough time for your thinking. All right.
Okay, so this is basically game over. I really want to quickly see what happened in Shaunak's game early on. He says that there was a win that was missed. Or, I don't know if it was a win or a loss. Let's go back really quick. So we had this structure, huh? So actually this is one thing I'm not that big a fan of. This bishop is not that great in the structure, yeah?
Yeah, but you can move it to c2, right? If you get f4 and then you get the rook to e2 and other rook on f2 and bishop on c2, then you can actually make it very dangerous.
Basically play against the e7 pawn, right? No, but what I'm saying is I would prefer this situation with the knight.
Yeah. I agree. I'm just trying to see what best can be done in the position.
In this position, yeah.
Right?
So let's see what happens.
E7 will be a target, and then f7 and g6 will have to be made a target. So you'll have to, I don't know, f5.
So he got this position. This is
I would have preferred that he plays bishop to c2 and then h3 g4 before, instead of going h4 h5. So because you have to break on, because if you get g4 g5 and then you can go h4 h5. So
quite an interesting position. Oh, so he played this and won it. All right, so it looks like all games are done, Karthik. So the last game is Anika lost.
Anika lost.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for being patient. Now we are pretty set to start the second game. Again, quickly, take your time. Avoid mouse slips. Yeah.
Yeah. So the scores are 8-5. 8 to Chess Hobbits and
8 to 5. Yes, you're trailing by 3 points. Okay. So no pressure. Just win all your games. Chess Kings and Queens.
All right.
All right. Go on. Challenge your opponent. We're ready to start. I guess I'll have to close all of these and start the new ones. Okay, let me make sure I start some of these games.
So Anvai was already playing. Can we just quickly check? I just hope they are not already like finished the game. So
who was?
Anvai was already playing the second game. I had asked him to agree to a draw. So
I think I don't know. Let me just check to see if they're starting, right? We'll find out in a few minutes, I guess, to see if once I open all the games.
Yeah.
So we got some games already started, which is good. All Alright, some of you haven't started yet. Let's go, guys. If you're starting your games, close the stream. Do not forget to close the stream. We're going to talk about your game at some point, so we don't want you listening
Mahesh,
to
can
all
you tell me who hasn't started yet? Or who has started? Maybe I'll mark them and then.
So I have Abhiram has started, Aditya started, we have Shaunak has started.
Hold on. Let's slow down a little bit. Abhiram, all right. Aditya,
Shaunak. I'm most likely guessing this time we're going to have these things much faster.
Shaunak, all right. Then
So I got Shaunak, I get Sriram started, Antara and Arav have started. Anika started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games already in.
All right. So I only see 7 on my list. So is Florina started?
Florina has started, yes.
Okay. Carter.
Yep, Emmanuel has started.
Okay. Asha.
Asha has
right.
not started. Asha and Om have not started.
Okay. Manan.
Manan is no. Oh, yeah, he started.
All right. So waiting for Om and Mokshit and Asha and Advait, right? Okay. Let me just check with my team. Hold on.
Sure. Asha just started. Alright guys, let's do this. This is the last game with 3-point deficit. Let's see what's going on. So I'm going to start with, we are in Abhiram's game right now. And
so did we had one more game, right?
only one game left. Only Om Nangi has to start. Om, if you are there, challenge and get started.
Ankit has started?
Yes, Ankit, I believe has started, yes.
Okay. So we are just waiting for Om. All right. Let me just check. I just want to make sure. Mokshit.
He says he did. That's interesting. Why do I not see him then? By the way, Om, if you started your game, you should not... Oh, you said you've challenged him. He has challenged his opponent. Once the game starts, make sure you close the feed. Alright, King Pawn Master, Mr. Ankit Durba seems to have like a really strong pawn structure here. I like white's pawns. Gives good chances. I don't want any game to be finished in 5 minutes, guys. Hopefully you will take your time and play. Okay, I like that move also. Let's go to board, no, dealer. Wow, again, so fast. So fast. In like 1 to 2 minutes. I don't know how they manage these structures. It seems crazy complicated for us. They have no problem deciding this. But I still feel like...
Who's playing white?
Aditya is playing white. Probably strongly in favor of white still, yeah?
Yeah, because after F5, the knight is completely out of play.
Just as we said that... Oh, no. Ouch. Ouch. Tactical mistakes.
Okay.
He just lost a rook and that's it. So, 2 games, super quick. Okay, let's see. Damp Falcon, Mr. Shaunak is in here. Knight to d5. So, looks like some kind of a closed Ruy Lopez, yeah? So, yeah, d3 setup. I like the d5 idea early on here. Takes, knight d5. So, I feel like it should be pretty comfortable, yeah? Because maybe knight a5. And I think a bunch of trades.
C5, right? You'll have to get c5, c6 and then c5.
Yeah, knight a5. Maybe white is forced to take and then take, maybe, yeah?
I want you to play c6 before I take.
Yeah. But I think this seems to be pretty equal already, maybe. So let's go on. So Neil's pointing out that Aditya is going to win. Yes, we checked it out, guys. We did see it. Aditya is blitzing his way into some kind of tactical...
Jnani, right?
What is it?
Jnani, right?
Yeah. Alright, so this is Sriram. He won his first game. Let's see what opening we have. The Sicilian Knight Arf.
Wow, very sharp.
E5.
Bishop e5, knight b d7, f4, b5. f4, no, it's...
I'm not familiar with this theory, of
Yeah,
course.
I used to play this with black all my life, all my childhood. So you don't play b5 with knight b d7. If you play b5, you have to play queen c7 early. So otherwise, it's dangerous. So you either play, if you go back one more, right?
Here?
No, go back one more. Go back. I mean, yeah.
Here,
One
knight
more.
d7.
One more. Yeah. Yeah, knight b d7.
Mm-hmm.
So bishop g5, e6. Okay, knight b d7, f4. Did he play f4?
He played f4, yes.
All right. And then what
So
did
we have
black
some of them pointing out the opening, saying bishop g5, e6, f4, queen c7, queen f3, b5. That's probably what some lines are being pointed out. But is
the main
e5
line is bishop g5, e6, f4, b5.
Yeah.
Then you can play e5, de, fe, queen c7. So that's the plan. ef6, then queen e5, queen g5. So that's the Polgowski variation. So, but I think looks like it's mixed up with knight d7 and b5. It's very dangerous now, the position that they have.
Queen b6 is the poison pawn. Yeah, that's right. So this early e5 is dangerous. Now it looks like white is has super initiative, yeah?
Yeah, it's almost close to last in my opinion.
Because knight takes b5 is about to come, yeah? Wait. Actually, knight b5 works now. Because I think this knight is super loaded.
Yes.
Because knight takes b5, pawn takes b5, bishop takes b5, and it's game over, yeah? So
yeah, it is happening.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. So this is Antara against Look, I think Antara is playing black, and she is, I guess, is the dragon. Let's go back a little bit. We got, I think, the standard routine line up to this point. b5 takes, and bishop knight 2 and
now, how did the rook come on g1? Can you go back?
I guess white played rook dg1 after h5.
Okay, h4, h5. Okay.
h4 is one of the main lines, I think, right? I don't remember
bishop
exactly.
g5 is more normal instead of rook dg1. Yeah.
That's right, bishop g5, yeah. But I'm not sure about a5 though. Seems a little slow. So now the problem is the knight is this knight is definitely going to go away, and then this is going to happen. So, but okay, rook c5 is there. Yeah.
Queen h5 is a threat. So.
But rook c5 is the move.
Knight f5, right? So.
Knight f5, just bishop takes f5, right?
Right. So
at least I will survive that. Oh, actually, bishop takes f5, pawn takes f5. That's kind of still interesting. Maybe can I play e6? No, then queen takes h5 is wrong. You're right. Rook c5, knight f5, bishop takes f5, pawn takes f5. How do I defend this one? I don't see how I can easily defend that one. But I could.
Even after queen h5, white needs one more move, right? Can we create some counterplay?
No, white doesn't. Maybe rook takes g6 is coming after queen h5. I was thinking queen c8. So I guess for those who are looking at the variation, knight f5 is what we are looking at. After bishop takes, pawn takes f5. So maybe I'll make the move. Oh, that's what happened in the game. So it looks like rook c5, knight f5 has been played. This is quite tricky now. I don't know how exactly should black deal with this. Do I have enough time?
C2 is the target, right? So C2 and B2 we need to go after quickly if we have to do something. Otherwise we are dead.
So queen c8.
Yeah, queen h5.
Queen h5.
Rook
takes.
C2.
She found a simpler move. I think that's okay.
Yeah. No. Now knight g3 is possible, right? Because then I'll get h5. I mean, I'll have to.
But I can go king f8 or something because then pawn and f5 is pinned, right?
Knight d4 is another option. Knight d4 is a decent option. So.
Yeah, knight d4 definitely is probably a better option than the other one, yeah?
Because knight e6 is the threat now, right? g6 may go. So
but knight d4, can I play e5?
Yeah, so is knight e6 coming for e5?
e5, knight e6 is getting mated, you're right. I cannot take.
No, it's still not mated, but...
I mean, close to, because queen g6, king f8, and pawn takes e6. And queen e7. Actually, you're right. This is definitely interesting, but I guess we'll have to see a few more games, so I'm going to go through quickly. So, Arav is playing white here, and looks like it's pretty even, yeah? Dead even. So, we got...
I would say black is slightly better, because where would he move the bishop? Rook e2 is coming.
Oh. So, looks like he was just up a pawn. Black was just up a pawn, so I guess this is where he should just develop play f6 and just save the pawn. And because takes, now suddenly he got into a double attack.
I would play bishop d6, not allow the rook there, but yeah, okay.
That's interesting. Yeah, you're right, black is better, yeah, because there is There's one extra move.
Yeah, slight because rook e2 is
Yeah,
coming.
rook
right?
e2
So
and then
he just
clearly.
has to make sure he doesn't get back rank. Otherwise, he should be okay. Because rook d5, he should play h6 or something. King h7, king g6.
Rook d5, h6, then maybe c4 or b4
Yeah, you-
or something like that. Okay, it seems pretty tough. I think white is struggling. You're right. It's not easy. Let's go to Manan's game. Manan is playing white. By the way, I see a score 2.0 and 0.0. Do you know what that is?
Where?
Right next to the name. What is this 2.0 and 0.0? Do you know what?
I don't know. It looks like it should be that they've already, this is their pass score or something. I don't know.
That's very strange. Yeah, I don't know.
Any other results yet? No, right?
What is it?
Any other results so far?
No results so far. Luckily.
Okay, we just have one, right?
Yeah, but this looks pretty strong for white.
So somebody already won, right?
Oh yeah,
Who was
sorry. Yeah, Aditya won. You're right. We have one win.
that? Okay, Aditya won.
Aditya, I'm very happy that you won. You still played very fast though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like screaming there, saying, "Coach Mukesh, I won. Do not forget me. I
So-
won."
So there is an incident I want to quote, right? So this was a cricket. This was in Lords. So Viv Richards, who's very famous. Some of you may not be a big cricket fan, but Viv Richards used to be one of the best cricketing batsman and captain. So he used to play for West Indies. So 1980s, he was playing for one of the league teams in England, and the coach. So Viv Richards used to play like cross bat shots, which is like not against the techniques. So the coach had asked him, "Hey, you need to play with a straight bat, right?" And then he goes in, he hits like 3 sixes, but the coach was still upset that, "Hey, you are hitting it all with your cross bat." Then Viv Richards said, "Hey, look at the ball, don't look at my bat." So it's like I hope one of our students is not going to tell us that, saying, "Hey, look at the result, don't look at my speed." So
Yes, as long as I win, why are you looking at what I'm doing? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so white picks up a pawn. Should be clearly better.
Well, yeah.
Just
That's
queen
right.
takes f5 followed by pawn takes h6 and then just up a pawn. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's he should exchange one rook, and then yeah, you still have a G passed pawn, right? It's
Yeah, this
difficult.
should be good, but okay, I guess there's plenty to still play. So let's go on to the top board.
Yeah.
I like white's position quite a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like all of these pieces are better than black's pieces.
Yes. Bishop on G2 is really good. So, and the knights don't have a good square. I mean, he has to bring the knight to D5, but I don't know if it's going to happen in the near future. It's very tough.
Yeah.
He has to
And
move.
also, I'm worried about a possible kingside attack. This looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah, rook e7, queen g4, and then and you can even play d5 after that. It's very dangerous.
So how did he end up getting the bishops? So it looks like,
It's almost close to winning for white.
yeah, I think it's very dangerous, very dangerous. So you got e4, f4, and f5. So, but even here, it seems completely fine with the bishop on d5. So that's just, I don't know why bishop takes. I would think that's probably a big problem.
I don't like queen a5. Can you go back for a moment? I would first try to bring the knight to d5. Somehow I didn't like queen a5.
Yeah, queen a5 doesn't seem like it's on.
Doesn't have a purpose. No, it's just attacking c3. It's not coordinating.
Exactly. No, I think black's goal has to be to trade some minor pieces. Maybe trade this knight and trade this bishop.
No,
And then black
I
gets
think
away.
here he can try something like bishop takes e4, knight b6, knight d5. If he gets that, then it's tough to dislodge both the knights, right? So the bishops
Possible.
don't have a lot of scope.
But I'm comfortable with this. When the knight moves just straight, right? We can just do that too. But overall, you're right. I think in this position, probably it's critical, and black went to the wrong side.
Yeah,
queen a5 and
knight
b5 was.
probably start with something like b5 and knight b6, right? Without having queen a5.
That's right. So now I think it's a few waste moves, and eventually bishop e4 I think costed quite a bit.
And
So
h6 is a bigger problem now, right? It's
Basically,
just a
you're right.
target.
This is like game over.
Yeah,
We
queen
got
g4.
one more result. Looks like the Sicilian game ended badly. So there was a knight off lesson, I guess. Sriram has to learn this. So this knight takes b5 was played.
Oh, okay.
And then, this is just game over. Okay, so that's something that we need to keep in mind, guys. So the score is 1-1 here, I guess. So you're still +3.
So Akshay won, right?
Yes, so Sriram lost. Let's see what's going on with King Pawn. Wait, we already saw King Pawn Master. Let's see Anika.
Can we go through the second, third, go the order?
We already saw the second board, but some of the boards we have not even seen it. So I thought we
Okay,
should.
let's do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So this is
I
Anika.
like black. I like black because knight d7, knight c5. Only thing is f4, f5. We need to be careful, but there's no break there. I like
totally,
black.
Yeah, I totally agree because these pawns are going to be all light squared stuff, right? And I
I
think
would
these.
say knight d7, and then let's say bishop d3 supporting the pawn. Then knight d7, queen c5. If I manage even queen e5, g5, knight c5, then black is better. But white will play. But
Yeah.
still, I like.
Yeah, I think just trading queens and putting the knight in c5 is good enough. Yeah, e5 if I get it, I'm great. But otherwise, I agree with you. I think black is doing pretty good. I just want to go back to the point to see where the bishops got traded to maybe point out that that's what you don't want to do. Okay, so this trade is okay, but this move I would be very, very cautious about. So if you're playing such moves, you should be very, very careful because you have given up a square completely in the longer run, and you have to be careful, I guess.
Yeah, I actually like white's position before b5.
Exactly, yeah, that looks pretty solid.
Queen side pawns are a target. Usually, when you play knight d5, you take with the pawn, right? Because e7 is a target, and you pile up on this. But because you don't have you only have a bishop, it looks so ugly.
Exactly,
So-
yeah. And also here, you still have to try to play the game dynamic. If you play slow, then endgame is better for black. But maybe some f4, f5, or e5 kind of attacking ideas might still hold things together.
f4 is important, even in the last position, right? If
He
you
played
go back.
f4.
Yeah.
f4 is
So-
played, but now maybe just queen c5 or actually knight d7 first.
So why can't I take c2? What is wrong with it? Okay,
Oh.
b6. No, I don't know.
The bishop is also hanging, yeah?
Yeah.
But takes maybe bishop f3, but then yeah, I don't see what the problem is, yeah.
Yeah. Or you play bishop d3, queen c5, right? So,
Yeah, it seems like a pawn to be captured.
I was thinking white will play bishop d3 and then you play first knight d7 because queen c5 will take, right?
That's
So-
right. And then try to play. But looks like
Yeah.
he gave up the pawn.
Knight
So
d7, then f4, right? Then queen c5, then I move the queen. But again, I mean, yeah, this I think black is close to winning after queen c2. I don't see
Yeah.
any issue.
So this is Advait against Asha. So Advait's playing black. We have a very interesting queen in game, huh? So this is actually dangerous for black, but should be holdable, I think. I'm not so sure actually.
Yeah, if white king is safe and if white queen can coordinate the defense and promoting the pawn, then black is better. Sorry, white is better. So
Yeah.
we'll see. So I would prefer to have h3, king h2, and put the queen on the b8 diagonal, right?
Exactly.
Then that'll be the ideal setup.
So I think that check is going to happen right now. I think f6 was also interesting because without f6, if queen c6, I think white had just check and queen d6. Followed by h3, just like you said.
I don't know. Could black have played queen e2 instead of f6?
Queen e2 here, huh? So I guess still h3
h3. Okay, f2 is not going, right?
because
So
e1's
that's-
not under attack, so it's going to give me a lot of time.
Yeah. Other thing is, I will have to try and create a passed pawn e5 d4, but it's too slow, I guess, right? I mean,
I'm not sure about g3.
d3 is very ugly. I don't like it. So black. I don't know why he's bringing the king. He should put h5 h4 and then queen e2 h5 h4. Play on the light squares, right, and try to create a counter.
Yeah, I guess h5 will be met with h4 for sure because at some point. But okay, so I guess queen c6 is going to be met with queen b5. So this looks like the plan.
I think he wants to bring the king closer and play queen c6. So
That's right. So, but
king
Anasha is
e7
trying to go for this.
is the problem, right? King e7 c6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on and see other quick games.
I actually
Seems like we don't
white-
have any time. Yeah, 15 minutes. Every game is just flying around so quickly.
Yes.
All right,
So
so
nice game.
nice end game for white. I'm just going to go back a little bit to see what is going on. So we got out of the opening. It looks like a fantastic position for white. This is already a very good end game. And okay, so looks like this is very clearly better. Maybe I would not have played rook c8. I would have.
I wouldn't push e5. I think it's a little early. I would improve the position further.
No, even now I simply play f4 and bring the king in. Yeah, seems like much simpler. Or also after takes. I think one of the rooks to be on the board is not a bad idea. Just go in. This bishop is beautifully blocking c2, right?
I would exchange rooks, Mahesh, because I don't even want the only chance of a draw is with the rook and pawn, rook versus rook end game, right? And then if you go bishop versus bishop, king comes to d4, bishop on f3, pawn on f4 is 1, right? I mean, it's because you have only 2 squares. You need a king on e6 and bishop on c6, right?
Absolutely no. The good bishop, bad bishop endgame is always better. But you know what happens when you play rook c1 is you send yourself back. So, I mean, the rook trade can happen anytime because this will create this problem and then you just simply push over. But okay, I mean, all these ideas are pretty strong here. White is just much better, yeah? Oh, she went to the other side.
Black should try d4. I don't know why he played
d4 is certainly a very interesting idea to play, but the problem is maybe she cannot do
not right now. Not right now. The king was on g8.
Here, huh? I think you will run into the same problem. I play king here. I think it's too far.
d4.
d4, king d2.
f6. Okay, that's.
And f6 and bishop. I mean, at some point I go bishop e4 and.
My point, if I play b6, right, how do you get to the pawn? If you play bishop e4, I'll play bishop b5. If you play bishop c4, I'll play bishop f5, right?
Fair enough. At some point, I'll have to figure out the b3, bishop d5, and bishop c4.
Yeah.
But if I do that, you lose a pawn, though. You have to be careful about it. So,
yeah. But
it's
now
more
it's
of a committal move.
Last position is lost. I mean, I didn't like king f4, though. I would play king d4 and f6. I mean, king d4 and f4.
Exactly. I don't know why king f4. Now I think d4 is also going to happen at some point. Oh, but king has to take, huh? Because bishop g6 is coming otherwise. But king takes, I think black is okay now.
Yeah, because it's a passed pawn now, right? So
exactly. All right, we got a result.
Will get g5. I will liquidate more pawns and then it's.
And g2. Sorry, I quickly switched because we got a result. Looks like Ankit lost. So we got. Let me go back. So he was doing good up to this point. Looks like we have a tactical problem. Rook takes d4. So here down one pawn, probably not great, but there is some kind of possibility to hold with opposite color bishops. But queen takes c7, lost to rook takes d4. So I guess
tactically,
yeah.
Yeah, this was difficult already. Yeah.
So the score right now, and Abhiram lost. So we got scores so far. We have
Abhiram lost to Lalit, right?
Abhiram lost to X-Tiny, yeah.
Okay.
So let's go back and see what is going on here. Looks like
the score is 11-6.
So again tactical shot. So looks like after h6, the rook for 2 pieces followed by g3, winning that back.
Yeah. Does it work? Hold on.
Yeah, it seems to work.
Bishop, okay. Yeah.
Bishop h3 was eventually played, but I don't think that's much.
Yeah, okay.
Neil is saying Shonak's going to draw any moment. Let me go there. Oh, looks like that game ended in a draw. So we might, some of them saying we already lost. Let's see the score. So we lost 1, 2, 3. So far it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games that are done here.
So Shaunak is a draw. Drew.
Shaunak is a draw. Shaunak drew. Aditya won. Abhiram lost. And looks like the top board ended just the way we expected.
Okay. So is it over now?
Emmanuel Carter won. Yeah, that's right. So I think became too strong. The 2 bishops were just too much, I guess, to handle.
All right. So did Advait's game still going on? The queen endgame?
Yeah, queen endgame is still going on. But looks like he might have some chances. Oh, looks like he probably has a draw here.
No, queen f1 is possible, but you go queen c2, right?
Yeah, and then there is no way to save that.
Wow.
So he held here. So looks like this is why I was worried about this.
G3.
So right here, queen b5 was a mistake.
I think this is an important thing, right? The queen has to combine in both defense and attack, and you should have the king in the right diagonal. I think that's a very important concept in a queen endgame. h3 was the right way. Yeah. Okay, this is a draw.
They drew the game. Yeah, this is over.
All right. So
let's see what is Antara doing. Antara is up a piece, but she is down a lot of time. So the dragon game. This was quite interesting, right? Let me go back to see what happened.
Yeah, it's still going on.
She's still going on. She's down. Oh, exactly what we talked happened. Yeah, knight d4, e5, and knight e6 check. And then pawn takes and queen f6. So this seems to be completely winning for black. So she is just up a piece. And then she picked up all of this. Okay, so she's still up a piece, but down a lot on time. And Arav's game is also...
Let's look at this position, no? Just for a moment.
Sure, yeah. I went there because Arav's opponent has only 55 seconds, so I wanted to see.
Let's go there. That's fine. Go ahead.
Well, this one is, you want to look at this one, this looks completely lost, yeah? Just up a piece.
Yeah, because there is no, you can't exchange the A2 pawn.
Yeah,
There
I don't
isn't
see
lost.
enough compensation to hold this. The only chance, of course, is time, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much possible that anything can happen in time. So it looks like Arav is winning this endgame. How did that happen? He was slightly worse in the endgame the last time he left this. Oh, king and pawn endgame. So I guess if you go into a king and pawn endgame, you have to be ready to...
It's a precision, right? It's no general principles. Yeah, now.
Interesting.
Yeah, the king was stuck on c4. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
I think he had to allow king d3 and then that became a problem.
Yes. Okay. So looks
Okay.
like Arav and was it Antara? They're winning, right?
Arav and Antara are winning, but it's still going on. And Manish is still up a pawn.
So score is 12-8. So how many games are still pending? So
Okay. Did you mark that Ankit lost?
Ankit Durba last? Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anika
Om's
still
game
playing.
is happening.
Om is, let's see, Om is, I don't see Om's game here. Were we not following his game? Oh, we probably forgot to follow his game. Alright, there it is. Om is playing black and he's up an exchange. So looks like he won this by tactic, huh? So bishop takes a7 blunder. So white's completely crushing, up a piece, and then blunders a full rook.
Oh.
So looks like the update is Hobbits need just one more point to win the thing.
Yeah, one more point will be a tie, right? It's 12-8 now.
Is it 12-8?
Yeah. How many games are happening? Let's just check that, right?
Okay, so this game is still going on. Om is still going on. Anika is going on. Antara is going on. Arav is going on, and Manan is going on.
Rishi, what about Florina?
Oh, Florina is also going on. You're right, and she looks like is winning this endgame.
Yeah, so
She's going to pick up the pawn.
Looks like you guys are winning in most positions. So because
extremely unlikely comeback if we do. This is ridiculous though. We are down unbelievable amount of points.
All 5 games, kings and queens are actually winning. So.
But you guys, so you had 7 already, right? And you needed just find a half.
We have 20 matches over, right? So we have 6 more going on, if I'm not mistaken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're right.
Okay.
And the score on the 20 matches?
It's 12-8.
Okay, 12-8. So we're behind.
We need 1.5 points if we have to win. You guys need 5.5 points to win. So.
Yeah, Aditya is also updating that. Okay, this is very interesting. Let's go on to see. So Loopy should have won the game, I think, right? I mean, this is not an updated.
Yeah. Antara is winning. Arav is winning. Florina is winning, right? We have to see, I mean, and also Shravan.
Antara is not winning now. It's a draw. But still down a lot of time, and they drew. Okay, so Antara's draw. You need only half a point for a tie now.
Yes.
Let's see if that's happening.
You actually had even still now you have a very good chance to win. So,
well,
but it's
no, actually, I think Anika's game is losing. Anika is losing.
Oh, Anika is losing. Okay.
Or at least worse.
This would have made a difference, right? This one, the flop. I mean, who drew? Is Antara, right?
Antara drew. Yeah, that game could have been crucial, but still. Oh, now she's given up the e7 pawn, and she's also down a little bit on time. So this is going to be a little tricky. So Arav says he won. So Arav has a comeback win.
How did this happen? Black was positionally the knight is now.
I know. At some point, I think e5 was allowed. She didn't take the pawn and instead went there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, just what we were afraid of. The game changed into a dynamic.
Yeah. Even knight d7 was fine instead of taking the pawn. So.
Exactly. Just give up the pawn and put the knight on c5. Black cannot lose. Yeah. All right. So that is there. Let's go really quickly. We have to shuffle around. So you're probably going to get a draw here as well. Yeah.
This is.
Okay. Or maybe even a. Well, this should be. I think Black should be able to hold. I feel like Black should win with very precise play, right?
Black should win this because King b6.
Oh no! Now I just take the pawn. Rook takes h2. Black is winning. Why did he take the pawn?
Whose move is it?
It was black's move. I think rook takes pawn would have won for him.
Yeah, A7 then rook A2. right?
A7 is not possible because of rook A2. But okay, so he missed that. Let's go back to, let's see, Manan hopefully will win the game. Manan is up a piece, so he's got this. And he's also up on time a little bit, so he's going to win this one. And looks like this is also pretty much over because h6 and h7 is a queen, yeah?
Yeah.
So
And you
this
lose
is...
that. Yeah.
Unless
It's
h6 takes king
with
f8.
King F1, right? King G8 or something. King
King
F6.
f8
Okay.
is still possible. No, but I think maybe I'll start with this and this. This should
No,
be winning.
I would first play bishop G6 and then H6 because otherwise King F7, right?
No. I'm thinking not even necessary to play h6. Just play bishop e4, bishop d5, and it should be winning.
Whose move is it? Black's move,
It is
right?
black's
King
move
F7.
right now. Black's
would you
still
do?
thinking.
King F7.
So Ara wants to know the score. I guess the score after the draw is what? 12.5 to 8.5?
Yes. So we have
Something
5
just-
more games to go.
But something just ended. No, we only have 2 games going on right now. Ara won. You can add that.
R of Goldstein 1. Okay. Right. So it's and then
Manan
we are-
won.
Manan won.
And Om drew. So you got your 13.
I got Right now it's tied.
Well, it's not tied. You are already at the minimum tied score, I guess. The score is not tied.
Yeah, I mean the 2 more games going on, right? So you will need
Both
Chess
wins
Hobbit-
to tie. We need both wins to tie.
Yeah. So
But this one definitely looks tough for us. Let's see. Let's go to the current position.
2 games going on, right? What are the 2 games?
2 games. Anika and Florina are going on.
So this is Anika, right? Anika is black.
Anika's black, and unless there is a back rank checkmate, I don't see how this is going to work in our favor.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There could be a cool idea like that.
Yeah. No, I still won't give up. Rook D2 and that kind of stuff is there. So
Yeah. Well, now there is no rook d2, but rook d8 is coming. Yeah.
Oh,
Basically, bishop c4 is stronger. Or like looks like it's
Rook D8. Oh, that's nice.
pretty strong move. Huh? I have to come back. I think.
Yeah.
Basically, I have to come back.
Rook F8, right? Yeah.
Pretty much force.
And Rook D7 is 4, I think. Rook D7, Rook G8 is forced. And
Yeah.
then now
Pretty strong play. Let's see if Florina played h6. Can she win this one? Oh, she's going to flag her opponent. I think.
can you switch to that? Yeah, okay.
I'm right there. Unless there's some kind of...
G6 should shut off the bishop and then it should be. I mean, it's dangerous though. I mean, sometimes. But there
Well,
is
you
a
need
pawn
to
on
play
B2,
this now
right?
because this is happening.
Yeah, but there is a pawn on B2, right? She can shut off with G6 and go after the pawns. Pawn on B2 should not be exchanged.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's a draw, right? So
Exactly. Pawn and b2 cannot be exchanged right now. But here's the only problem though. If you cannot trade everything though, that's also a problem. So this is a little tricky. Huh?
I will take my king.
No, but what if I put my pawn on b5 and sit? This is a draw.
No, I'll put my king on G5 and bishop on F7, right? And then I bring my king back all the way here to take the pawn.
No, but I put my pawn on b5 and I put the bishop defending the pawn. How would you win the pawn?
A6. How can you defend A6? I will go to
I will
B6.
let you take a6. I will just defend b5. Oh, now bishop c6. This is already a draw. Huh? I don't see how white can win this one.
Looks wrong. I'll play bishop c4, bishop d5.
I'll keep moving back and forth.
Okay, bishop c4.
So, for example, let's say this position, I give up my a pawn. I don't see how white can win this. Stalemate ideas.
Okay, because you.
Yeah, by the way, this game is over. So, Anika is lost. Oh, there's a checkmate in one move, queen f8, and that should end it.
Yeah. Oh,
But that was a little interesting towards the end. Huh? There was almost a comeback.
It was a big anticlimax. Looks like, yeah.
Wait, white's not doing checkmate in one.
I think he wants to play.
He has 23 seconds left. I don't know
think I've taught the kids profile axis little too much.
It's like stop back rank checkmate. That's more important. Yeah, that's.
Oh, he wants 2 queens to win.
Okay, so this is basically game over. Looks like. Wait, how did she lose? How did Florina lose the game?
What?
That is strange.
Time out. I think time. Oh, that's unfortunate, man.
Ooh, so Florina, looks like there might have been a lag from your internet connection. You were either win or a draw on position, man. So looks like it's all over now, yeah. So we should have gotten a draw or a win in this board, which should have made the score 13-12, but now it's 14-11.
So both wins to Chess Hobbits, right?
Yes, yes. All right, good job, Chess Hobbits. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to everyone. I mean, it was a close match.
I think it was nice that you guys pulled it off almost with a 3-point deficit to even make it. At one point, it looked like we were winning every single game that was left.
Yes.
Om, don't worry, Om. You were completely lost, and then you pulled something out of your hat, and you got this nice double attack to win something. I used to think it's 15-11.
15-11. That's right.
That's right. Because 2 points. That's right. Not 14-11. 15-11. That's right. That's the final score.
Do you want to share the scorecard once on the screen?
Absolutely. But I think they're saying it's too small. They're not able to really see it. Let me see if I can zoom this in.
You can just increase the percentage here. Right? So that should be simple.
Right. Hopefully that.
No, it's still. Yeah.
Okay. So that is the final score, everyone. So we got a pretty interesting matchup. You guys did very, very well. Actually, it was a fun event. I think it came really, really close. We got so it looks like the second board is like super solid. Yeah, they got 2 draws.
Yes.
So I guess Emmanuel had the mini match win there. Advait had the mini match win here. I think Asha had a chance to come back, but could not convert it. Pulak should have been a tie if Antra could have converted that extra piece, but unfortunately that ended in a mini match win for Pulak. And this was one apiece. Huh? So Smine should definitely have won that match because Arav was struggling in the second endgame. Black should have at least gotten a draw, but Arav came up really nice in the king and pawn endgame, I guess. And this was also a tactical finish, I guess, ended really quickly. So this is unfortunate for Florina. She was doing good, and she could have gotten that draw by winning that game, but that didn't happen. I guess Anika had a tough game. The second one was close. She was slightly better positionally. And I guess our star has to be Aditya, who won both the games in probably in 5 minutes. I guess, I don't know how you pronounce his name. Nandata?
Who, sorry?
The one who played Aditya. Yani, huh? Okay, so I guess he needs to slow down also. Both these players have to slow down.
Yes, I think they were a perfect match, I think.
Yeah, so I guess the rest are all pretty nice. Manan had 1 apiece. Om won his mini match. Ankit, unfortunately.
Nothing is visible, actually.
Oh, it's not visible?
Yeah, it's not. It's too small.
Yeah, let's not go over it, I guess, because the video is really small.
Yeah.
I see a guest appearing.
All right.
So we're already having people asking me, can we do it next week? Yes, definitely we can do matches, guys. This was fun. This was our first one. We just wanted to see how it goes.
Yeah, we also wanted to see what could be done better. How can we do this better on a larger scale? So we'd love to do it again. Again next week, the week after, whatever it is, we'll coordinate that. We'd love to see the teams play again. So.
Yes, our students are already asking for a rematch. Well, we need one. By default, when we lose, we have a rematch clause in it.
Right, rematch.
We operate like Botvinnik. So we signed that into the contract, kids. Don't worry about it. If we lost, we were always going to get a rematch.
Right.
We did have an increment. Arav, did you not add an increment? You're supposed to have an increment. Arav is asking, can we do an increment next time? We had an increment this time.
3-second increment, not even 2, 3 seconds. So.
Shaunak is asking who's the guest. Advait is Karthik's son. He was the one who was playing on board 3 against Asha. He was the one who was the guest.
Yeah,
was saying hi.
Hi.
Hey Advait.
All right. So
looks like some of them played without an increment because they didn't have a clear understanding. One of the reasons we had to do the challenges manually is because we wanted to have individual matches with the USCF pairings. Chess.com clubs will pair based on chess.com ratings. Next time we can probably try to do that and mix it up a little bit, yeah? All right. So I guess that was fun, Karthik. Thanks for initiating this.
Thank you. Thank you, Mahesh. It was really fun. It was also a great opportunity for the teams to play with each other. There was a lot of good games, right? There were some very interesting ideas. So hopefully, I think this time we both got sucked into a lot of logistical coordination. Hopefully, next time we can spend a little more time on looking at some of the games.
I
Right?
know.
So,
I think when the game started, we were spending probably the first 5 to 10 minutes figuring out who was playing and not playing. But the second game was smoother. Eh? First game is always going to be like that. Neil, yes, we will definitely want more players to be involved. So yes, the first one we just kind of put together based on whoever is available and whoever just got in. So don't worry about it if you didn't get in. We would love for you guys all to be involved in this. I will definitely email people and then we can definitely do this again.
all right.
All right, I think someone's challenging me a bullet game. I guess I'll have to accept this. All right,
Thank
Shaunak,
you.
go on.
Thank
Karthik,
you, Mahesh.
you feel the drop.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I guess I'm still going to stay long enough to challenge, to accept one bullet game from Shaunak. He wants to play a bullet. Go on, Shaunak.
Thank you, everyone. So,
All right.
thanks, everyone. Thank you to the parents to make this possible. Thank you to all the players. We look forward to the rematch as well. See you. Bye.
All right, see you. Bye, Karthik. All right, we have, well, I have no challenges. You want to play some bullet? One blitz after this, sure, but no one's challenging me so far. Okay, Check Magnus has challenged me. How do I accept it? I can't see your challenge for some reason. Okay, accept. All right, go on, buddy. He wants one blitz. This is just a blitz game. I guess now I have opened a completely unleashed too many things now. Everybody wants to challenge me. Let's see how long I can stay and play, guys. I'm gonna play some random stuff. Let's see. Let's take that. Let's take that. He wants to win my pawn. For now, I think I'm okay. Alright guys, if you're done with the game, you can leave. I'm just hanging around playing some more games. Looks like some of them want to play some games. So what's going on here? Let's just kick that guy out. I believe I'm winning something with this. Should I take it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Seems like too much fun not to do it. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, what is that now? What did I miss? Or what did he miss? I think pawn takes h3 was good enough. It was bishop takes e3, pawn takes e3, queen f2, and king h1, and I'm not sure if anything changed. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way. Active knight is a little annoying. I think I should give up that pawn and try to play active. Question is knight g4 or knight e4. I think knight e4. He has queen to d3. So let's just keep all the pieces around. Might have missed a very strong move for white. Let's see if he plays that. I would be a little worried right now about a certain move. But luckily I think I'm not going to have any problems. Yes, Shonak, I do know that. Arena is a good friend of mine. I was following her updates. She was giving some updates about what's going on. Okay, so he's inviting me to play knight f4. Why is that? He cannot take with the knight, so let's play it. This should be game over, pretty much. He is still surviving this. How do we finish this? I guess no checks, nothing. That should do it. Man, it's still not doing it. Why is it still not doing it? Okay, let's get this guy. Run. Oh, great. Now I'm getting checkmated, okay? Somehow he's still hanging in there. But probably lost. Yeah, I was going to play knight f4, but I didn't want to win a queen. I wanted checkmate. I forgot that queen c2 has g4. Knight f4 would have won the queen. But okay, I guess I'm still winning. Okay. Let's just take that away. Got queen here, queen in. Yeah, that should be mate. Okay, let's just do that. Queen h5, queen g4, queen g2, mate. All right, good job, Neil. Okay, one last game. I know you guys want to play a lot more, guys, but I think we should wrap this up. Actually, I'm going to wrap the stream up because we don't want this stream with a lot of blitz games at the end of this. This was supposed to be a team match. Karthik has also dropped. If you guys want to challenge, maybe I can play one more game out of the stream. All right, thank you everyone, and hopefully we can do this again. Bye.